Hey everyone, today we're diving into a heated international issue: why South Africa is defying Trump's sanctions. First off, let's get some context. South Africa recently passed a land expropriation law that allows the government to seize private land, sometimes without compensation. This move aims to address the historical inequalities from apartheid, where white South Africans, despite being a minority, own nearly 70% of the country's private farmland. Now, this law isn't specifically targeting white South Africans, but it has definitely raised some eyebrows, particularly across the Atlantic. President Trump responded by halting future U.S. funding to South Africa, citing human rights concerns and mistreatment of certain groups, presumably white citizens. He didn't stop there. He threatened more economic punishments, including tariffs. Trump even went as far as offering refugee status to white South Africans, but major Afrikaner groups like Solidarity and AfriForum rejected the offer, emphasizing their commitment to stay in South Africa. But hold on, there's more to the story. South Africa has been a vocal supporter of Palestinian rights and statehood, which hasn't exactly sat well with Trump. The U.S. administration has threatened sanctions over South Africa's stance on Palestine, and even boycotted the G20 summit in Johannesburg. Despite these threats, South Africa remains steadfast in its support for Palestine. In response to Trump's actions, the South African government has defended its land expropriation law, comparing it to eminent domain practices in the US and the UK. They emphasize that no land has been confiscated yet, and argue that the law is a necessary step toward rectifying historical injustices. The economic implications are significant. The rand weakened against the dollar following Trump's announcements, and remember, the US is South Africa's second largest trading partner. Over the past 2 decades, the US provided more than $8 billion in aid to South Africa, primarily for AIDS and development. South African political analyst Kaya Sithole suggests that Trump might not fully understand the land expropriation law. Meanwhile, South Africa's second largest party, the Democratic Alliance, opposes the law due to constitutional concerns. So what does all this mean? South Africa is standing firm on their policies despite significant pressure from the US. Whether these actions will lead to a resolution or further conflict remains to be seen. That's all for now. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on this and other global issues. Catch you in the next one.